Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Well, it was Barack Obama, folks, that let Otto Warmbier die in North Korea. Let's be very clear as we're reporting the tragic and sad story of Otto Warmbier, that happened under Barack Obama, and that it was President Trump that at least got him here to have a legitimate burial and funeral. So thank you, President Trump, for caring about citizens that are being oppressed in North Korea, where Barack Obama completely ignored it. Now, the Huffington Post, well, look at the headline on the Huffington Post. North Korea proves your white male privilege is not universal. So then here's an idea, Huffington Post and liberals. Quit saying it exists. It's not inherent. It's not universal. That's your argument. Put that headline back on stage. This headline should be directed at the Huffington Post and their audience. They are the ones that say it's universal. So I just got a total kick out of that. Now, let's move on. 66% of GOP voters say Comey should be prosecuted for leaking to media. You have a mandate, President Trump. You have the House. You have the Senate. You have the numbers. Let's get some action. We've got literally investigations ongoing for months over fake news. You've got obstruction of justice being looked into over fake news. Why can't we get something into what we know is real news, Comey leaking to the media? Or have an investigation or hearing into the timeline of Comey's events and his testimonies? Not going to get that. But it doesn't stop there. Even CNN has a poll. Should Trump be investigated for obstruction of justice? Over 2.5 million votes, folks, and this is on CNN. 70% of the people say no on CNN. Look at that, folks. Nobody is buying it, okay? Let it be very clear. Even if the fake news dominates the optics, even if you tune in to CNN or MSNBC or any of these fake news television stations or any of these fake news publications, New York Times, Washington Post, do not let the optics that they're trying to force out there get you down. Do not let their constant berating of Trump get you down. We are still winning. We're not even the silent minority anymore. It's the silent majority, folks. We are winning. You can see it in the polls, and you can even see it in the media. Look at this. I don't want to talk about Megyn Kelly anymore, okay? And I'm not here to talk about Megyn Kelly. I'm here to tell you that we are the ones making the difference. We control the narratives now. It doesn't matter if CNN, MSNBC, Huffington Post, New York Times, Washington Post, any other liberal rag runs the same headline, the same story, pushes the same false news that people see and eat up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't carry water. It doesn't carry weight. It's not a heavy hitter. It's a nothing burger. And again, just to illustrate this, look at NBC News' YouTube page, folks. NBC News can't get a view if they paid for it. Literally. Look at this. Nothing. No views. Nobody's watching this crap. Nobody cares. Sure, it's easy to flip on your television and have NBC on. That doesn't take any effort. That's mindlessness. Nobody actually cares about that. That's just a numbing sensation to have that television on or to have that noise in the background. It's just a numbing sensation. But look at what is dominant. Look at what has more views than anything else, and it's not even close. Alex Jones on Megyn Kelly. So then you go on and look at this. Now, when we went on air, this was the number 14 trending video on YouTube. Look at the likes and dislikes. You see that, Megyn Kelly? Nobody likes you. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just reporting on the facts. So you get no likes on your videos. We get all the likes in the world, and we have 10 times the views, if not more than you, people seeking us out. But here's the question I have for YouTube. How is it that Megyn Kelly gets to number 14 trending on YouTube with 55,000 views, over 3,300 dislikes and 800 likes, but our video of the coverage that has over 100,000 views and over 10,000 likes doesn't get to number 14 trending on YouTube? Just a little confused at that. Now, here's the trending news that's going to be big tomorrow. The special election in Georgia. Going to shed a little light on this on the eve of this election. Can any amount of money win Jon Ossoff's Georgia 6th district? This is a story from April, folks. Democrats have pumped more than $8 million into the special election to win the deep red gerrymandered district. Gerrymandering is actually a Democrat technique, but we won't get into that. The point is, the Democrats are so desperate for this victory, they are literally funneling in cash at a record rate. Georgia's special election smashes all-time spending record. It's official. It will be the most expensive House race in U.S. history. Why? It's not because Georgia's 6th district has some huge problem that needs addressed. No, it's not because Georgia's 6th district is the biggest district. It has nothing to do with anything relevant, in fact. This is how desperate the Democrats are for victory. The Democrats are 0 for 2017, okay? The only victories that they get are when they stop President Trump from his Make America Great Again initiative. This is not a victory for the Democrats. This is just holdovers. This is just obstruction. Ultimately, you will lose those battles too. But that's what this is all about. The Democrats that are so desperate for victory because they're 0 for 2017, and just like everything else, they think you can just throw money at the problem and that'll solve it. Jon Ossoff has 9 times as many donors in California than he does in Georgia. No, this isn't a California special election. This is Georgia's 6th district special election. Why does Jon Ossoff have 9 times as many donors in California than in his home state of Georgia? Ask yourself that, folks. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself this. Why won't Jon Ossoff move to the district that he's running to represent? A classic Democrat living outside of the district that they want to represent. That's actually a California Democrat standard. So there you go, folks. There's the real Jon Ossoff. Nothing more than a desperate attempt for the Democrats to get victory because they can't win anything and they see that their party is dying. And see, they can't just have their party die because this is a party full of crime and corruption that runs very deep. And that cannot just die. That has to go on, folks. But just to show you exactly what the left is thinking here, this is a Scott Dorkin, who is a big DNC guy, big anti-Trump guy. Fact, Jon Ossoff would be another vote for Congress for impeaching Trump. Again, has nothing to do with Georgia, has nothing to do with any policy, has nothing to do with anything except the Democrats wanting to impeach Trump, and the Democrats need a victory in order to make that possible, but it's not going to happen. Scott Dorkin, the choice is simple. Jon Ossoff believes in gay rights. Karen Handel doesn't. Oh, it's simple then. It's simple for Scott Dorkin. Every answer just comes down to that. I mean, everything just comes down to identity politics with these people. I've been trying to tell you that, but there you go. Now, Apple is thinking about bringing Foxconn manufacturing plants to the United States. I think that would be great. You know why? Because these Foxconn factories that are overseas, particularly in Asia, are hellholes. Okay? These people are forced to work in terrible conditions. Some of them even end up killing themselves. So there's a story about life and death in Apple, Foxconn, Forbidden Cities. Hey, good news. Donald Trump, another record high for the stocks today. Another record high. Dow and S&P close at records as tech stocks surge. GOP considers canceling August recess to salvage agenda. I actually like that. Yeah, you shouldn't have recess. You haven't cut our taxes off. You want recess? Cut our taxes. Then you can have a recess, government.
Check out these amazing deals at InfowarsStore.com. 25% off BioTrue Selenium, a powerful antioxidant and back in stock Super Blue fluoride-free toothpaste. Now 33% off. And while you're there, check out the Total Oral Care Pack, which combines our organic mouthwash with the amazing Super Blue toothpaste. Now 37% off. All available right now at InfowarsStore.com.